everyone, welcome back to my channel, guys. Let's talk some trash, candle trash. If you're new, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope at the end of or in the middle of the video, you can consider subscribing to my followers. Thank you so much for tuning in. So this is my empties for the summer. I started off with 6 candles and I only burnt 5. The one that I didn't finish is the Yankee Candle Juicy Citrus and Sea Salt. This is very fruity. I really enjoyed this one, but I didn't finish. So I don't know if I'm going to, um, but if not, then I'll save it for next summer. In my collection, like 99% of the time, I burn through the whole candle. I may have in my collection, including this one, maybe 3 candles that are halfway burnt. So this is probably, I believe this is like number 3 in my whole collection. I believe I have just 3 um, candles that are like either halfway or less than half. So because 99% of the time, once again, I burned through the whole thing. So this summer season that passed, I got Kringle, BBW, Caramel, and Goose Creek. So for Kringle, I burnt through glazed berry scone. This has scent notes of cranberry, berry, soft spice, pastry, sweet maple. This was burning in my kitchen. Very nice throw. I love the blue wax. I give this an 8 out of 10. This is very gourmand. I can smell the sweet berries. Very good. This is a repurchase for me. I believe I have just one more in my collection, but it's truly a repurchase for me. There's that presentation there. The next one is, now I might have maybe one more burn, but pretty much sometimes I leave sometimes, this amount of wax when I'm done with a candle. And sometimes certain candle companies, you try to lit it up and that's it. So maybe I could have gone to one more, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to cut it right there. So that is glazed berry scone. I am a Kringle ambassador. If you use my code GOTCANDLES 9800 on their website, you can save 15% off your entire purchase. Now, if it's a sale, my code will not work. But if it's full price, yes, it will. So the second one that I burnt was cherry pie. This was released, if I'm not mistaken, in May, this past May. This is cherry pastry, fruit citrus, buttery vanilla. I do have a backup of this one. Now, Kringle, if you're new to Kringle, if you never heard of Kringle, they are 100% soy. Their wicks are 100% cotton, and they're slow burn and clean burn, friends. So and very slow. So cherry pie, I give this a 7 out of 10. This was burning in my kitchen. Now this one traveled a little bit. The glazed berry scone, that's why I gave it a little bit more of 8 out of 10. Now this one just stood in that area, in the kitchen area. It's a very nice pastry scent. I love cherry scents. So once again, I gave it a 7 out of 10. I burnt it in a big room. If you have a smaller concept, then perhaps this would have worked better. But the kitchen with the family room, is together, so it only stood at that area. But I did pick up the fragrances. I wish it traveled, but it didn't. Once again, I do have a backup of it. I really enjoyed the cherry scent, that pastry cherry pie scent. Really nice, friends, and it burned beautifully. So the next one I got that I burnt is Half Baked. This is from Caramel Sunday. Now, this was my first burn from the company. I started collecting this year caramel Sundays candles. They are also 100% soy. It burnt really nice, friends. No issues. This gave me a nice scent. And for this little guy, it did travel. I also burnt it in my kitchen. It did travel, friends. So I gave this a 9 out of 10 with the throw. Really nice. I could still smell that chocolate scent. I love chocolate. So I don't have the scent notes. Sorry. But I did a haul. And in my haul, when I first got it, I had the scent notes. But unfortunately, I'm so sorry, I don't have the scent notes. But one of them is chocolate. You see, like those Oreo cookies right there? That's what I smelled. So, love it. We'll be shopping again. I haven't been shopping their restock, but I will. I really enjoyed burning these candles from them. Um, so, like I said, I didn't purchase their last restock, uh, but I bought other candles like from Bath and Body Works, so I didn't. But yeah, Half Baked. Really enjoyed it. So far, so good with this company. I love their presentation. I love the farmhouse style, and that's the vibe I get from these jars. Once again, they're 100% soy. Right now, I think they're going to start up with their Christmas. I do follow them on Instagram, so you can follow them on Instagram. That's again Caramel Sundays Co. I'm also on Instagram, Got Candles 9800. I would love to see you there, friends. So the next one is from BBW. I love this one. Sea salt and sales, 10 out of 10. I could smell this this was burning here in the living room. I could smell it. It traveled to my room. This is Ocean Sea Spray, Aloe Vera Nectar, Driftwood. If you love beachy vibes, you're gonna love this one. And it's strong. 1010 the throw. It burnt really nice, friends. The only thing towards the end, I got a little crack on the wax. But you know, what are you gonna do? Repurchase. I don't recall if I got the same style. And if I didn't, I regret it. I should have gotten one more with this style. I don't remember if I did. So one day when I reorganize my candles, hopefully I come across this particular style. It, I had the lighthouse that came out, their candle holder, and it went so pretty together. So I hope I have one of this style. So I really enjoyed it. Gave me a beach vibe. If that's what you love, the driftwood, delicious. If you love those scents, love that beachy vibe, you will enjoy this one for next season. Hopefully they bring it back. So there you go, friends. Let me, just in case, sometimes we don't get a chance to visit the store. Let's say you didn't even know this was out, but look, the presentation, the packaging, I just love it. It was perfect for the summer for me. And the last one is Goose Creek. Now, I love Goose Creek. I've been shopping for I don't know, 3 years. Now, that was the only problem. Towards the very end, the jar got murky, a lot of soot. Now, I always, if there's a little bit of soot, I always clean it, whatnot. But this was the very end that it got like this. I'm like, oh, okay. But there it is. Georgia peach repurchased for me. I loved it. Now, this was burning in my bedroom. This is for peach lovers. If you don't like peach, don't even think about it because this is really strong on the peach scent. And this is juicy peach, green leaves, mango, and sugar with natural essential oils. So they always, I try to avoid sometimes, they always have a great sale. And they do collabs. This past collab is Snoopy. I'm like, I don't know. Look, I can still smell it. I love it. I love Snoopy, so I don't know. But if I do decide, I will share that with you. But if you love Snoopy also, it's on Groove Creek. So there it is, Georgia peach. So everything that I burnt are repackaged. Excuse me. I will purchase again. Um, this one I don't have a back. I don't believe I have a backup of Juicy Citrus and sea salt. I don't think so, but I really enjoyed this one. And I tell you, it was burning here in the living room. This I give it an 8 out of 10. It's the throw was really good. With Yankee also, it doesn't disappoint. I said this before. It was wow. I've been shop. I don't even know how many years I've been shopping. Um, Yankee candles just one time as of today. It could happen again. It could happen with Kringle. It could happen with any candle company. One time I on cold, I think it was mango salsa or salsa mango from Yankee. I only had one. I burnt through the whole thing. But on cold, I could smell the mango scent. It was perfect. It was fruity. Burning it, no scent, friends. Don't know what happened. I also gifted one to my sister-in-law. She said the same thing to one of my sister-in-laws. She said there was no scent. But I burnt through mine. That was, I don't even know how many years ago. I don't know, maybe 3 years ago, 4. I don't remember. It was a while ago. But it happens. I still love Yankee candles, but sometimes with candles, that could happen. What are we going to do? So, my friends, I hope you enjoyed my trash talk. This is, once again, my summer empties. Happy fall, friends. Today's the first day of fall. I'm going to start burning. I displayed some of my fall candles, but I'm going to start today. Tonight, I'm going to start burning some fall candles. I have one that I always burn one in my room, so I'm trying to see which one do I want. But yeah, so it's fun, searching my stash. That is fun. Hard because I love them all. Sometimes it's hard to choose. So my friends, once again, I am on Instagram at Got Candles 9800. I'm also, once again, a Kringle ambassador. If you loved what I said about cherry pie and glazed berry scone, you can use my code GOTCandles9800. If it's on sale, friends, it's not going to work. But if it's full price, you can save 15% off your purchase. So until next time, I have a Bath and Body Works haul. So I hope you can stay tuned for that. Have a great night, guys. Bye-bye.